Hello. Hi. My name is Charlie. I'm a non-binary writer and I'm doing a bunch of stuff lately. But today I'm going to giggle a lot because we're going to be watching my wonderful husband Brian and the poor Tom who has to put up with all these shenanigans as they go to get their bodies back. Who is the we, you might ask? It's me, Megan, and Carrie.
Hello.
Hi.
And I am really looking forward to the nonsense.
And then we have Raiders. Hello.
Hello, Raiders.
I hit the wrong button. There we go.
The Raiders of the Lost Button.
Hi, Spence.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a fun day.
Okay. Tom?
Public service announcement. I have decided to leave my brain in its original packing material for the day. Going to keep it nice and safe, maybe even closer to mint condition. So I'm not really using it all that much. So,
Mr. Spence says, do we?
Whoa!
Oh.
Nikes, I'm going to kill something with this.
I could
I'm out for blood.
That.
And I've got my daddy's sword, and we're going to go hurt something.
did you make the two-handed sword?
I'm fumbling over my words right now because I just checked Books A Million and Barnes & Noble, and I can see both of my books on there now.
Yay!
Yay!
I'm going to add these links onto my link tree.
Yes.
I shall be avenged. Yarr.
So then there are other places other than the Amazons that...
Let's see.
So I hope everything is going well for everybody over on Twitch land. I just had an error on the quality control stream, but it looks like we're back. That was weird.
So the debate right now, Tom, is which...
Mr. Spence says they can still see us.
Good.
Oh, good. Which place and path do we want to do to get there? So let's pull up the map for everyone to see what we have to do today.
I will eventually be in game. My game is still synchronizing.
We burned down the Dwarf Tower portal area, which is right here. So we need to get there because that's where all of our, like, my gear is actually up here. There's another body with gear in it there. There are a lot of dead bodies around the Dwarf Tower. It was all bad.
Yeah.
Bad and Bernie. So we need to get back to the Dwarf Tower. Now we have way down, so that's up here. Way down here is Dwarf Dock. This is what I just portaled into.
I am being very controlled here, but just in case anybody in the audience wants to pick up where my brain is right now, I now have a parody of Red and Dirty in my head, but it's Bad and Burning.
Bad and Bernie.
So
so we have Dwarf Dock there. There's the new Dwarf Dock, which is over here, which might be a little bit closer if we don't want to just try a direct boat. Because we could do a boat Viking landing and pour up the hill, like tear up the hill to try to reclaim everything. That's if we just want to try to, like, Viking Rage.
Mr. Spence says, I'm not going to lie, Dwarf Dock isn't what I heard the first time.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Spence also says, I'm going to crochet and work on my newest / biggest Substack project post, a neurodivergent reading of Where the Wild Things Are, with an emphasis on why the movie is the worst movie ever made.
Oh, no.
Every time when I watched that, I just kept, those monsters seemed like they were about to hurt that child.
I thought that was the point, though.
No, they're friendly.
They're
Oh.
friendly. They were supposed to be.
They're supposed to be his teammates. Yeah, that's how
Well, then
badly
the
they did
movie
it.
really got things wrong because that was not the impression they gave me. I had never read the book, so
Yeah, it was right, that movie and Cat in the Hat.
Oh, Cat in
Two
the Hat was
movies
so disturbing.
that both entirely missed the point of their source material.
I don't know. I feel like Cat in the Hat was the everything it was meant to be when they made it a contractual obligation for him to make it.
Yeah.
I don't know what else they expected, but for Mike Myers to just be Mike Myers and be like, I don't know why I'm here, but I'm going to be obnoxious.
And y'all are going to just love it. Tom, here's the plan. I'm going to meet you where you're at Dwarf Dock.
Mhm.
I'm grabbing stuff for a boat.
Mhm.
It's going to be a simple boat.
And you also have something for a portal?
Yes. And that portal's going to be a temporary one. We're gonna boat across. Well, I'll show that in a minute. Oh, where's the resin? Is that enough hide? I don't think that's right. That's not even enough
Okay,
nails.
I can't get Volheim to load.
That's not. It took me forever for it to do the syncing of the files and setting itself up. Where did I put the boat?
Mr. Spence says they compass and only turn on him a bit when he wants to go home.
Yeah, but it's more of the characterization of how they all move and express towards him that is just disturbing.
Oh yeah, they looked like they were about to like chomp his head off at any point.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody
Same for
want
Cat in the Hat.
boat?
Cat in the Hat looks like,
That's the big.
well, I
boat.
mean, Mike Myers acts kind of like what I'd imagine the devil in hell would act like. I've got a new torture I've designed just for you.
You're not wrong.
You ready to see if you survive it?
Spence says, I happened across someone doing a compare/contrast the book to the movie and realized that I never actually thought about why I've been obsessed with this book since infancy, and examining it made me deeply, unfathomably uncomfortable. So I'm on a journey with this book now. Mr. Spence says, still the only good part of Cat in the Hat.
I know. I feel like all of the live action Dr. Seuss's have been mistakes.
I mean, given what
I'm
they
not
did,
repeating that, Mr. Spence.
Is there a
I mean-
boat over there? At Dwarf
No.
Dock?
given what they did to Dr. Seuss's, what was his nature one? I mean, his
The Lorax.
Yeah, what they did to the Lorax. I mean, that gives you a sense of what they've done to Dr. Seuss overall since he
Yeah.
died. Of like, if anything, what they did with Jim Carrey and Whoville, the Grinch, doesn't even rate compared to the rest of them.
There are words being said in the chat, but I don't
Here it is.
recognize them, so I'm just going
On
to
the boat.
let you know that they're there.
Hey, Tom,
That
Go
is
back through-
actually a scene in Cat in the Hat. That
go
line.
back through the portal and come out through PT. We're going to take the boat from PT.
Oh, the one slur. Oh, I'm sure no one here knows who the one slur is.
If you've been on YouTube and you watch what's her name, and her entire why was all of Tumblr and a certain fandom obsessed with the
I
one.
was gonna
slur being
say,
so
Megan,
sexy.
you've been on Tumblr way too long to try to play innocent on not knowing what.
No, I haven't. Like, I've completely missed that. Like, I'm going to have to go searching for
Oh no,
it,
no,
maybe?
no, 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 no! Save
Don't
yourself.
search for it.
Don't-
Sarah
don't-
Zed,
don't-
if you need information, Sarah Zed did a video all about the one slur. You can get your information there, safely curated
Gotcha.
by a sweet Canadian girl.
So maybe I'll just skip knowing.
Wait,
It
where's
sounds like
PT?
I'm better off.
You
not
can go
knowing.
back through Dwarf Dock. I'll be there in a moment.
Okay.
Spence is like, yes, Megan, yes, look up Once-Slayer fan art.
Oh yeah, no. That is the meanest thing I've ever heard you say in chat. That is
I forgot to grab wood for a workbench.
that's downright cruel. I don't even like that I know all of the stuff that happened with the One Slayer, and I knew because I used to be on Tumblr way too much.
Chrome is amazing, for the record.
I have taken control of the wind by accident because I hit the wrong button.
Thank you. We'll tell you which directions to face. I'm assuming it doesn't affect where we're at, but
I don't know what its radius is,
it would be
but
funny if the wind just kept spinning in circles.
well, we can find out real quick. So close the
Not even
door
on a boat.
and whee! How's the wind? I'm just spinning.
It's
I'm
very
just-
squishy because I'm in a portal. A portal. Okay.
I'm just spinning around, spinning in circles.
Okay.
How many times have you done this at actual raves, Charlie?
Like I said, I'm not allowed to have spinny dresses. We talked about this before that we went live. If a dress is too
Okay,
spinny,
done.
there's a high likelihood that I will injure myself.
Get in the
I
boat.
have a problem.
In the boat, baby.
A
You
wonderful
have a
moment.
problem or just a fascination? I mean,
Okay, so
I
Charlie,
have something a problem.
I like spinning
face south.
south.
Yeah,
Okay, facing south.
I'm curious if the wind did not turn. You could always go through the portal and then face south. That would probably change it, or it might be localized.
It's
Oh,
probably
whoops! I forgot
localized.
to get a what do you call it? A wisp.
You'll just have to stay close to me now. Bye, Crum. It's all right. We're going to land. Go to where the.
That is the most threatening statement you have ever made.
Yep.
Well, I guess you just have to stay next to me then.
Well,
I
I'm
picked up a
using
fish, and it's so heavy I am now overweight.
I have the
my weight
two-handed
limit for
weapon,
carry,
so I
and I
need some
cannot
kind
walk.
of shield maiden.
It's an obese fish.
It was a hefty fish.
I need a shield maiden or a meat shield, whichever Tom wishes to be.
Whoa, that was a big fish.
It is cool.
It's a 40-pound fish.
Holy
Good lord,
good lord!
Jesus.
that is
That
a big fish.
You sure it doesn't have like lead weights packed in its mouth?
Look, I'm not in Illinois. Thank you very much.
Spence says spinny dresses are a big responsibility.
Big dresses
I mean,
mean
they
death.
are. They are the modern equivalent of oh, well, I can't remember what those dresses were called, but I think Marie Antoinette or someone was famous for wearing them, where the hips flare out for an entire human length.
Yeah.
Essentially, the dress, you become a walking wall.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's.
I would just like
amazing.
bowl people over with it. Like, oops, sorry. It's just my hips.
Love that cackle. Like that's truly like Disney level villainy, and I am here for it.
That's how you know someone's dreaming of a actual fantasy.
Yeah, I could just picture myself just hip checking people with a dress like that.
I
It would
mean,
be
as I periodically have to
fantastic.
remind Glory, a cackle is the sound of creativity recharging. So it's always good to know what makes somebody cackle, because that's how you bring back their creativity. Because it ain't easy to get people to cackle.
No, really isn't.
Spence says, just my giant effing pockets with 3 whole ass live ducks in them.
I mean, I feel like the question becomes, why do you have live ducks?
because he
Plural.
hasn't
Why
gotten,
wouldn't you have live ducks?
he hasn't finished watching the YouTube video on duck butchery.
Because
Oh.
ducks are ornery little jerks.
They are. They are. When I was a kid, ducks tried to move into the pond, and I had to solve this with small pieces of dynamite.
Oh no.
I mean, again, I can't say things on the Twitch channel that were my grandmother's comment about ducks.
Why am I hearing a felling? I'm inside the house.
That's disturbing.
Okay.
That's not
We're here.
somewhere you want to hear a felling.
No, it really is.
Or not.
Mr. Spence says, "You know the ducks at the park are just free." And then Spence says, "Women in the 1700s used to use their massive effing pockets and do crimes, including at least once stealing a neighbor's duck."
That's
Oh,
one of the
we're going
reasons
back down.
why women's fashion went to not having pockets, because women could not be trusted with them because they did crime.
Maybe we're not here.
No, we're not. I don't know why you picked here.
Back to the boat.
I have to say, if I were a Victorian woman, my life would be nothing but crime.
Like, if you want to look
Mr.
on the
Spence
map,
says, "I did the crime,
No,
lol."
no, this is. Let's see.
I would go further over to the little
Yeah.
armpit.
Yeah, I picked here because we're not too far from where the other Dwarven Tower is, the one that we took apart.
Oh, yeah.
And that one has a dwarf at it. So I thought it might be a good spot to drop a portal before trying to actually.
So the answer to the question is there are felons in the channel trying to swim over into our house.
That's
Usually.
fun. Yeah, you're thinking over there.
Oh no. So Mr. Spence says, "So I got my food, yay. My food is not what we ordered."
Oh.
That is no good.
Is it better?
Let's try this.
So on top of getting extra food, it's about to be free food. That's nice. As long as you enjoy what they chose
down
for
into
you.
Or maybe.
Felons have been crissblatted with crossbow.
Mr. Spence says, "Because
There he
Wendy's
is.
can suck it."
Norseman. I have my bearings again. Okay, cover my back, Tom. And whatever you do, don't accidentally attack the dwarf. He's helping us. Kind of.
Look, as long as we don't hear a certain sound, I'm not too worried on taking stuff.
Yeah.
Not funny, Charlie.
Okay,
Not funny.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna
Spence
grab
says,
some of the other
"Leave
portal.
him for dead, Tom."
Yeah. Run off into the mist.
Speaking
grab
of, let me
another
go back and
thing.
go get a wisp.
I'm going to grab you
As we-
one. You stay. Okay, you go grab it then. I will go back through and guard the portal. While you hover and block the path. There. Scroll over your shoulder.
Where did we put the extra wisp?
There's one in the chest. I know there's an extra one in my war chest. Just right out next to the cartography table.
Spence says,
Found it.
"Revenge for all the times he's left you for dead."
I mean,
I never left anybody for dead.
okay. We're just supposed to let that pass?
How do you think I got into this in the first place? The death and where all my good stuff is because I didn't leave Tom for dead. You ready to forge on? Oh, wait. I need to grab the other portal.
Look at all the bait.
I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
And I also have ideas on new constructions for the portals we want to protect.
Portals.
Yeah. For a little
Fuck, there is one in the distance. Hopefully, we'll go away from it.
of the blimpies.
Yep.
No, we're gonna end up having to go right towards one of the blimpies. You remember, he's hanging out over by where the portal is. Okay, that path is this way. You ready?
Yeah. By the way, should we probably get some fire resistance potion first?
Oh, frick, that's very right. Be right back. You go right. I'll go grab fire resistant potions for us. I mean,
Just a thought.
that's a very sensible thought, actually.
We're gonna go run towards the sound of imminent death.
Okay, Charlie.
What?
Do we have fire resistant potions?
I don't know. I made a bunch of them. You haven't used them all.
No, I'm just grabbing two. One for Tom, one for me. I'm not very optimistic with this meat shell.
Right? Do I need to get making more?
No, there's still 10 or so there. Oh, there's an extra one.
Oh, they take quite a bit of time to make. So.
Oh, yeah, you may want to get a batch going. How about this? I'm going to put this extra food in here. So I just have one backup of each.
Okay, so I know you destroyed the 2 stills I had down here. So only one of these stills.
If they aren't destroyed, you can collapse them and move them upstairs before you use it.
You were very irate that I was making them for you and destroyed the stills.
No, I wasn't there. I was moving the kitchen for you because you wanted the kitchen. I said, honey, can you move the couch 5 inches to the right? No, 3 inches to the left. No, another 2 inches to the left. No, that's too far. 5 inches to the right.
Bronze, resin, firewood.
Okay, this way.
You forgot to toss me one.
Son of a gun. What do you mean?
Do you have to come all the way back?
Nope. I want to move mine up on the bar. Not the smartest of things to do, but I can imbibe it faster. Because it's only 5 minutes, so I don't want to do that until I'm ready to fight.
Yeah.
Up here.
What did you do with all of the...
So we've got some ground guys to fight first. And we may want to try to drag our fight over towards the tower. Do you have a shield at all?
Yeah.
Okay, top of the hill.
And there's one of your bodies.
What?
Oh. Kill
Tom, can you get it
them.
off
Oh
me?
no.
There we go.
You want to get your stuff?
Yeah. I'm going to go try to do the portal.
There's my body.
Yeah, you're up here.
Copper, regular wood, and stone.
Oh, don't need that body.
I don't even know.
I got some metal and some other stuff in here.
I'm trying to figure out where the other workbench. Do I have it on me? You may have the workbench stuff on you.
I got some. Yeah, I got
The
the.
stone workbench. Can you go ahead and put it down?
No, I don't think I have stone workbench. I have 10 wood I can build something with.
4 stone and 2 iron. That's all we need.
Oh, I got some iron in here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I do have the stuff.
Yeah, because I have the ore, but I don't have the actual iron.
All right. What do we need to?
Stone workbench. Fast.
Okay, so you keep this up, and I am going to build a surveillance system for that hallway so I get all of your weird Matrix fights on camera.
I need some stone. Dang it.
No stone for you.
Here. There.
4 stone.
It's right behind you.
Maybe.
There we go.
Did you get it?
Yeah. Just trying to find a place I can build it.
Anywhere. Just the middle of the yard. I mean, close enough that I can build
Yes,
from
but
it.
sometimes it says you can't build on the ground here, Brian.
Oh, yeah, you need to move in closer to the
I'm pretty
stairs.
sure that's what he was referring to.
Yeah, you're too far over, Tom.
I left my brain in its original package. How did you not get that? Oh.
You're not going to have a spot up here.
Hmm.
There's no room for building up here with that. Crap, I'm losing all my encumbrance. There's no room for us and for you. I need the workbench to rebuild this.
There.
Okay. And now I need some of my endurance back.
No endurance for you. So you know how I like to talk about how my YouTube does weird and random things and like has moods?
Yeah.
Apparently its current state of the union is everything should be John Mulaney, and I don't know why.
That's strange.
I'm guessing the body with my armor and stuff is going to be up and to the left.
I mean, it's definitely an improvement over the weird Manosphere videos it was trying to get me to watch.
Ew.
But
I don't have deck, do I? Nope.
But still, why all the John Mulaney? I don't get it. I do find it like a little cute every time YouTube's like, we're gonna send you a bunch of Manosphere videos because everything else has failed to make a man out of you. Maybe this will. I mean, it doesn't, but you know, I need for trying like the rest of my family.
Okay.
Is it okay? Is
My
it?
tree is getting ever longer. I did delete the link to Twitter though because I have not touched it in months, and I don't plan on it. So
I'm kind of sad that I stopped using Twitter because I didn't get to see the Twitter Spaces meltdown in real time. But I have enjoyed watching everybody talking about it.
Mhm.
I have to say, there's nothing quite as heartwarming as a fascistic presidential candidate talking about how he's going to stop collusion between political candidates and big tech, and then going on to say all manner of nice things to Elon Musk to his face. Really strongly had one of those Princess Brides. You keep using that word, but you know, kind of moments, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the thing that you're doing right now? But you're doing it right now.
It's here.
Oh no.
Brian, it's here.
Run away. Don't come up here. I'm not ready for it.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
I'll try to.
Lure it away or keep weakening it. I'm going to put a portal in. I'm going to get the portal built.
It appears to be going away on its own somehow.
Maybe. I mean, we're at the where it's patrolling. I think we're at the edge of its limit.
So if I
Okay.
were to go, blah, would they bring it back? Asking for a friend.
I think there's some stone that got dropped. I'm going to try to squeeze this in here and then.
I got some stone.
Ooh, can you run it up here?
Yeah.
I put a door in so the door can be moved. I mean, it can be opened and closed.
And in furtherance of my, I am just done with people, and maybe the internet was a bad idea. Apparently, Kaylin Conrad, they're trying to cancel Kaylin Conrad right now for being a TERF when she's like trans and has been doing a lot of investigative work to fight against the gender critical.
Is it in your body
Yeah.
or?
Yeah, it's in my tombstone here.
Here you go. I'll go over and grab it. I hear it making all kinds of ghastly sounds. Oh, I've got too much on me again. Shoot. Oh crap, how did I pick that up? Put that in your body. Or here, I'm going to drop some copper. Do you mind moving that to your body? To your tombstone? Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, right now I'm just using it as storage so I can.
Same here. I've got a body inside here that I'm doing the same thing with. Because really I need to expand on this, but I want to.
If that sentence was said in the real world, that would be very concerning.
I mean, even though it's not being said in the real world, like I'm still slightly concerned. Like it gave me feels.
But we're storing stuff in our
Like,
tombstones.
icky, like why does it sound like I'm hanging out with Danny Filth? Kind of feels like what is this?
Who's got a body?
Yaddy.
Oh, by the way, Charlie has Trek Central or whatever been recommended for you on YouTube of the we have our first scenes of Boimler and
Yes,
whatever showing up in live action.
And it is adorable watching him have to do all of the do all of the animated Boimler's facial tics in real life. Like, I hate that I like the boys as much as I do, but it's such a different character, and I often forget that the same actor.
I still find Boimler more enjoyable than Barclay. Okay.
Well, I love Boimler, but it's just really fun watching that actor have to try to pull off all of the weird facial tics.
Yeah.
It brought me joy.
I think
Also,
you're right, Brian, that we are on the edge of its scouting area.
Yeah.
Also, there's the great joy of knowing that Anson Mount had to deal with them being on set for a while, because
Yeah.
I freaking love Anson Mount, but he is kind of as old school male as you can get without being like a horrific monster person. Like, he's really sweet, he was really nice, but he's very like, I don't understand these emotions. Like, he really should be playing a Vulcan.
Hmm.
Like, he kind of is a Vulcan in real life. So you mean we're having people on from the comedy series?
Oh, got you. How was you?
Speaking of, since the dwarves are gone, I can go ahead and destroy the no build.
Oh yeah. Might as well. Ooh, I saw the thing go down. Ah,
I have more fire resistance potions going.
sweet, thank you.
Though we're not in any immediate risk of running out, I will say, if you are running through the plains at all and you see cloudberries, do not forget to grab them.
Okay.
They're part of the recipe for the fire resistance potions. Cloudberries and barley.
I just
Okay.
dropped a 50 stack, I think, of
Oh no,
cloudberries.
that's what I said. And we're not in risk of running
Oh,
out
okay.
of them. But
Oh, I got you.
if you all are going to be using a lot of fire resistance potions running around out there, we need to make sure anytime you see a cloudberry, like
Okay.
this just needs to be a thing that we can get into our head. It'd be better to have a surplus than have you guys being like, we really need fire resistance potions, and be like, okay, well, run naked through the plains for a little while and let's get some cloudberries.
Really on one
Yeah.
rock? One rock? One stone.
Because that
Oh, I wonder if I can just repair the this dwarven stronghold.
We could. Now that you've, that's a now that we got rid of the thing, we can.
Because I mean, most of the stronghold's still in place.
Yeah, let's.
Especially if we repair it before it gets attacked again, and it's
Have any
all
more
black.
wood? Yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah, tombstone. Well, let's go see.
I mean, we're going to need a stone.
Also, with the stairs, well, I can move that over.
actually, you don't need a stone cutter for that. You actually need the what's it called?
Crafting station.
The newest one. What's it called?
Newest one.
This thing. Yeah, to do black marble stuff, you need the Black Forge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I found that out when I was repairing our back gate.
Oh,
keeps getting knocked down.
what we'll want to do. Okay, so we'll need the forge. You know what we could do though, Tom? We could actually just put a forge in and harvest all that. Just collect all that black marble. Let's just
more of the. I was thinking, since it's actually that black marble is a lot more reinforced than this.
Well, this stone held up well. It was the roof that melted that he was able to spray into.
You're just putting in a
so I made a stone. It's stone because that was the problem with the tower too. He melted through the roof of the tower and then melted all the dwarves inside. I'm just seeing if
the words that you're using are just so pleasant.
So
Yeah.
and precise. So
Sure, yeah, let's go with
of
that.
the death that was. Okay, I'm gonna be right back.
Need more stone.
I need more stone. I'm also going to take a bunch of this stuff back.
Everybody needs more stone.
Well, if we're gonna do that, I might as well take my stuff back so I can.
Yeah, I guess we don't need to leave. Not like we need to leave somebody to defend that.
In theory, that should be of no interest as long as we're not here.
They will have ire towards the workbenches. Because that was the thing, is he got too close, and then his ire got onto the workbench.
Mm.
I love your persistent use of the word ire.
Well, it was. He got angry at the workbench, and that's why he attacked.
I didn't say you were using it wrong. I just said I rather enjoy.
Most of the time, we use the term aggro.
I'm just saying I like the use of this word. It makes me
Okay.
awfully happy.
Okay.
We're not allowed to be happy,
Oh,
Bob.
you're totally allowed to be happy. I mean, happy wife, happy house.
Happy house, happy spouse.
Yep.
And fortunately for Brian, I have chronic depression.
Ooh, I brought the sap with
It's like
me.
he does not know what happiness is anymore.
Where'd all the stone go? I needed some of that. I haven't got my body back yet.
I'm reinforcing walls the trolls keep knocking down. You
Okay.
know this.
I know
I've been
nothing.
saying for a while that I'm going to have to go do it.
Yeah, you gotta go build a thing.
There may be some down in the lower basement junk drawer.
Oh yeah, I opened my phone so I
Yeah.
could text my boyfriend
Oh, here's a
and
pick.
ask when dinner is. And then I completely forgot to text him.
Oh, and that's
I have a pick, so I can have a Tom or myself get more. I'll just go through this blue
See, the
juice.
problem is with the tone that you just took, I'm pretty sure you did not mean or yourself. Feels like the or yourself part of that statement was a lie.
It was something.
A villainous falsehood.
Not
A
a
treasonous
villainous
untruth.
Hey, the floor counts as ceiling. I know this was a point of question.
It did not used to come to ceiling, and it used to let.
I'm
Great
thankful
water.
for it.
I know I and others have complained for a really long time, and because it did not count as ceiling, I have actually put roofs on most of the buildings that have flooring at the top. Just so everything on the inside doesn't get water damaged. I'm just tired of having to build all of this every time the trolls knock it down.
There he is. He's back.
Oh no.
Now he's on fire. Not me.
Now he's shooting fire.
I know I enjoy doing that so much.
Oops, wrong one.
Let's do
Ah!
that. Oh, there's a tick on.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, there's
Tom.
two ticks.
I'm dead.
Oh, you died. No.
I'm very dead. I didn't even get to use Grom. I did not. I missed the ticks coming all over me. Crawling all over
I'm
me.
glad that there's a delay between
Well, there
You
was
know,
like
when
fire
stuff
and then
happens in the
ticks.
monitor so I can
Like-
rewatch.
Yeah, it's like I just watched this death. I was like, wait, what are you talking about? Oh no, this is
It
gonna
was
be
Yeah,
bad.
that was
so bad.
that was
so
rather
fast.
beautiful. I mean, it was horrific, but oddly beautiful. Bravo, sir.
If you're going through to fight the thing, please do not fight on the portal itself. Like go into the tower or something or somewhere else. Anyway,
I don't think I have enough bolts. I've only got 11.
Yeah, you should probably stock up on more.
Yeah, it's like let me get some more carapace.
I don't even have any more bows or anything. Like I don't know what the
I got a
fuck.
bow here on me and everything.
Oh, well, you wanna give me a bow? There's 75 bolts in here. Nice carapace bolts.
Okay, that's what I need.
Stupid
Yeah.
box.
Leave that.
Tried to open a door and instead I picked the
Actually, let me eat
computer
that
thought
real
I tried
quick.
to open the box on the other side of the door.
I'm gonna go grab a fish wrappy.
I assure you, that's not what I was trying to do.
If you have a bow, I can just stay fighting from high ground.
I say, should I just I'm gonna put the bow and the arrows in that.
Yeah, and I wouldn't take all the bolts, but I would definitely take like a good 20 of them.
Yeah, I did.
Because
Shall we see if how long I stay alive?
go out and run, and
Run, Tom, run as fast as you can.
did you already take your fire potion?
Oh, but that doesn't
No.
work with the rhythm at all.
Might as well take it because he's right there, or at least he was.
All right, my brain is trying to do a Run Run Tom to the Speed Racer theme song, and it's really not working. It's kind of a travesty.
Oh, I didn't even see those ticks there, and then all of a sudden, poof.
Did you run?
Nope,
I think
They
he got
laughed
ticked
on.
off. Oh, come on. It was, at
me a
least
sec.
deserved a groan.
Are there any ticks?
no, I killed them all.
Oh, good.
Smarty, yes. Felt like I didn't deserve
Yep.
it, but still
Okay, I'm
smart.
gonna back and dump my stuff.
Okay.
You can always fight them
Yep.
from the tower. Just use the dwarf tower to fight from, since we're gonna eventually.
Yeah, that's what I
tear
was
that down.
thinking.
It'll be good defendable ground. Because I think he's up the hill.
He is. I just saw him.
There's a soldier up there too, so we're going to have to be careful of that as well.
Although suddenly I wish I had a bunch more wood so I can go up to the top of this tower
Why to the top?
and then fire on him from up there.
Oh, I'll grab a stack.
Okay, my brain is a broken iPod shuffle tonight. Because you go back
the
to
new
the bottom,
song?
then you go back to the top of the slide.
It looks like the fire potion now lasts for like 9 minutes.
Yeah, that was very nice of them to extend the duration. I'm going no shield. Hey.
So are you singing Beatles in your head?
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, I forgot to grab the stack of wood. I'll be back. So when I
I mean, in fairness to me, it's Dolly Parton's fault.
grab the
So-
stack of wood.
Apparently, on her new album, she does a cover of "Let It Be" with
Hmm.
Paul and Ringo.
Oh wow.
Oh,
So the other trick, Tom, when you're building this, know that it's going to breathe fire all over it. So you may lose the platform you're on.
Yeah.
But if you put up walls, at least, here's your stack of 50.
Okay.
I'll try to work with the stone that I have. I need to fix our doorway.
Because I can't tell you what a panic I was in after Tina Turner died, and then I saw that there were headlines about Dolly Parton, and I was like, no! And then it was like, oh, she's got a new rock and roll album coming out. Wait, what? She's got a new what?
Oops.
Oh, watch out. It's a 1-star.
Oh,
But now-
dang. 2 hits and I'm dead.
Oh, 1-star beetle
Seeker
guy? Seeker?
thing.
A one
Yeah,
one star cicada just 2-shotted me.
I don't see him over there.
It's inside the tower.
Oh, is it trapped inside the tower?
It may be a little confused right now.
It doesn't work.
Uh-oh. I've
Uh-oh.
lost connection to the server.
Oh. I'm not showing that the server is down on our end.
I'm still doing things.
We can still see your screen. Oh, now we don't. Now it's black. Let's go back to Brian's screen.
Let me try again.
We're not doing this on Twitter Spaces. It should be fine.
Ooh.
Trying to shrink down all of these pictures so I can put them on the memory card for the digital frame that I thought my in-laws, like, right after we got married, I think. And they never like set it up, and now it like got buried and stuff. So when they were cleaning out the bedroom for Peanut her sleepover room, my mother-in-law found it again. She's like, "Can you put more pictures on here?" So I have hundreds of pictures that I'm shrinking down a little bit so they'll all fit on a 32 gig memory card.
Remember when 32 gigs seemed like so much? Like, what is
He's
it?
underneath the Tom. And
Wait, what'd you say, bro?
he's right underneath you. Now he's up above. This is why I picked this spot, dummy. And he's almost dead. And boom. Nope. Now boom.
And boom.
Yeah. It's a little early.
What in the world is anybody going to do with a whole
They
32
can't, because they
gigs?
can fly, but they can't really do crap. Here, I'll run over with you.
Now I'm getting like emails from the VPN company going, you know, we do terabytes of online storage, real cheap. I'm like, do you need to call me out like that? And I'm also
Yeah.
like, can you tell me more?
Did you put a workbench down?
Yeah, at least it was down.
It's like, how cheap is your online storage? Asking for a friend.
Yes, no, workbench.
Got to make a new one.
Yep. There we go. I put a door up for you.
Thanks.
Actually, better yet, let's do this instead.
Actually, some of these
I
old
made a
stand
very
pictures
narrow,
of Joe as a kid
obnoxious
aren't too
entrance.
bad. It's the
So
ones
now
from our
Beto can
wedding and
fly
stuff
in.
that are like huge files.
The sky is red. Does that mean Beelzebub is gonna come back?
Beelzebub. Ah, it's morning. That's actually the morning light coming up.
Gotcha.
But
It looks so dangerous.
he'll be back.
Well, I'm not saying I approve of this name. I do not disapprove of it either.
I think it's
The Beelzebub.
hilarious.
Beelzebub.
Okay, Tom, I'm going to start mining. This may cause drama.
Okay.
Light mining, but still mining. Because last time when I did that, that's when he showed up. Worked out for now. Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, no, for it up. Oh, no. I fell.
What was that noise?
That's it.
Oh.
That was
Tom, he's here.
Yeah, I see him. He's right above me. He just can't quite see me.
He could see me. He just dropped a whole mess.
Oh, he saw me.
He's inside. Run
Oh.
up the door. Get out of the way. Come on. Don't burn me in there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, I give you props. That actually is pretty cool death trap. I did not know you were making
Oh, he's actually trapped inside.
trapped inside. Yeah,
Did not see that one coming.
yeah. You can actually sit here and take pop shots at him. Here, I'll dismantle that door so you can get in and out a little easier.
For anyone stupid enough to follow along with the weird
Wait, I've got an air box?
broken iPod shuffle in my head, we're now on Stacia Stevens' Classico.
Throw me some bolts. Because we can run in and out. He's still there, right?
I
Or did you lose
don't
him?
see him all of a sudden, but here's some
He's more
bolts.
than a man with a shiny golden ball.
Thank you. And
Where'd he
Get
go?
out.
I mean, if he's not inside it, he got out. Unless they were nice enough to built in some kind of
He got out. There he is.
spawning.
He's outside.
Okay.
And there's ticks now on the outside of the wall.
I believe the only proper response to that is, well, of course there are.
Here, I'll use my bow and get them. Save your bolts.
Ooh.
Where did he go to?
Where did
Okay, you're going back to building.
Yeah, he went back
my
outside.
lovely,
Yeah.
I mean, he went back on his usual route.
where did you go?
Okay.
I
I
wanna
will
know,
take it.
my lovely. I wanna know, where did you go? Somehow all of my level sync got off over here, and it's driving me the batty.
Oh man. We're having
What?
taquitos for dinner tonight. I'm so excited.
Ooh, that sounds yummy.
We haven't had taquitos in a while,
Mm.
so
Hmm. Okay.
I am still living in the land of hunks of smoked meat. And probably will be for quite some time.
Oh, no.
Crap. Let's just go home.
This one, yeah, we're gonna bail out here in a moment.
Oh, I'm dead.
oh,
Maybe
He's
not.
gonna suck me dry.
There's a 1-star tick.
In Valheim. I know I had a delay because I was giggling like a small child, but in Valheim. He meant in Valheim.
oh,
It is
big
black.
guy coming.
It is a black beetle
This
of
is a
death.
black tick. I went through the portal. I was gonna go back out through the dwarf one and try to play rabbit with them, maybe. I don't know if I need crumb or if I should just do shield and sword. Those things.
This is
Actually,
all
this seems like a
because
good time. I need to go take a bathroom break. I will be
Yeah,
back in a
go
few.
take a bathroom break. Did you go through the portal? Or did
I'm
you
dead.
die? Okay.
The tick got me.
Yeah,
Every-
you had there was like 3 or 4 of them on you. I tried shooting a couple of them, but
Yeah. All right.
everybody
I'll be back.
deserves a good HP.
yeah.
Dang it!
I was doing something, but I got distracted looking up the history of taquitos,
I killed all the ticks.
and now I don't remember what I was doing.
You were going to inform us all about the history of taquitos. I mean,
Well, actually, that was pretty fascinating. Let me go back to the wiki page. So, a taquito or small taco was referred to in the 1917 Preliminary Glossary of New Mexico Spanish, with the word noted as a Mexicanism used in New Mexico. The modern definition of a taquito is as a rolled tortilla dish was given in 1929 in a book of stories the Mexican people in the United States aimed stories of Mexican people in the United States aimed at a youth audience, where the dish was noted as a particularly popular offering of railroad station vendors. Taquitos were referred to without definition in a 1932 issue of the Los Angeles School Journal. 2 Southern California restaurants are often given credit for their roles in the early development of the taquito. Cielito Lindo was founded by Aurora Guerrero in 1934 and located on Olvera Street in Los Angeles. Oh, Olvera Street has some of the best tacos. Like, it's amazing. Guerrero's daughter used her taquito recipe in opening chain restaurants in Los Angeles, and soon competitors were selling similar dishes. In San Diego, what would become El Indio Mexican restaurant began selling taquitos during World War II when tortilla factory owner Ralph Pesqueria Sr. was asked by workers at the Consolidated Aircraft Company factory across the street for a portable lunch item. Pesqueria, who used a recipe developed by his Mexican grandmother, has claimed credit for introducing the word taquito for the dish. And then it goes on. Taquitos were among the early Mexican food items developed as a frozen food, with Van de Kamp introducing a successful frozen taquito offering by 1976. The United States government has determined that taquitos must contain at least 15% meat.
so
And that is the story of
by
taquitos.
law, there cannot be a veggie taquito.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's funny.
I feel like somebody needs to tell a vegan that.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not talking about like somebody who's like, I'm doing this for my health, or I'm talking about one of
Yeah.
them, like really militant.
Holier than thou
Yeah.
vegans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of taquitos, they are ready. I will be right back.
Oh crap. Got him. Somebody left a tick on that mountainside. I did not approve.
A tick.
Yeah, I just killed it.
You are being rather obstinate about claiming this area where you know a Beelzebub is going to come and eat you at any time. Ooh, I do like it.
You do like what?
Saying Beelzebub, it's fun.
It is fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's back.
Yeah, it is. So I took off where I did. Well, where it's dumbass into here.
Why are you being so obstinate?
Because it's personal.
It's really not. It's a video game.
Oh no, it's personal now.
I mean, really isn't. Is game.
Ooh, it blew up the window. That's cool. All my food is wearing off. I am not in good shape.
I feel like you chose this, so I'm not very sympathetic. I mean, I want to be, but you know.
No, you don't.
You're right, I don't. I think it'd be more accurate to say I feel like I should be.
Oh, crap. I made it to the teleport. I can grab some food. Ooh, there's no bread. Ruh-roh.
No bread.
No bread. Is there a different energy thing?
I made omelets. I made bread. I made
Is it safe to
tacos.
get my body?
No. It was clear for a moment, and then the one that we've been battling with came back.
Brian started baiting the Beelzebub.
But is there any omelets? No, I don't see any omelets.
Oh yeah.
I'll eat a cloudberry for now.
Well, let me go get some bread started then.
Yeah, we're gonna
I can
want
do
some
that.
bread.
Unless you want to.
Let's say I've already got the dough ready. I just put it into the thing. I figure I can
Moved
watch
it a
and
little
tender
bit.
till it's safe.
By a little bit, I mean a very little bit.
Oh great! Now I've got twitchiness. The lightning now sounds like the blimps in my head.
Yeah, that happens. Stone-ish. What? Oh. No stone. I need like just a little bit of stone. I figured it came over because it was nighttime. I know what. PT.
So with 20 black metals, 3 mechanical springs, and a workbench, y'all can make ballistas.
Yeah, we barely got one mechanical spring.
Although I
you
think
got-
there are some chests in there that we can check and see what's in them.
Oh, I didn't think there were any chests left in there.
Yeah, when I was building it back up, I saw a few chests
Ooh, okay.
in the tower.
I went back to the plains to get some stone.
So apparently you can make the springs with refined iter.
Ader, yeah.
Refined Ader? Wait, where do we get refined Ader?
Ader is what we remember. That's what the sap becomes
The
Ader.
sap? Oh, how do you make the sap in Ader? There's 21 sap sitting. I grabbed some of the sap that you had.
At the artisan table.
Oh, I've got an artisan table here. Wait. So artisan table. Oh, it needs a roof. Oh, I have to
It's
know.
three iron and 1 refined iter to make a spring.
By Chrome.
Did you hear me?
Takes what? I'm sorry, I was busy.
It is 3 iron and 1 refined iter to make a spring.
I'm busy cleaving fellings in half with
Did you hear me that time?
something about a spring and fellings getting cleaved in half.
I'm done. I quit.
I'm sorry. I'm distracted right now. How often do you get to take a giant sword and cut fellings in half?
In this game, every day.
No, I only made it now. Today. Okay. So to make
3 iron, 1 refined iter makes a spring.
oh
So it doesn't take
okay.
much Ader to make springs.
Don't have the iron.
Ah! Too close.
I feel like if you're going to be this obstinate about building right where you know the giant Beelzebub is going to come and attack you all the damn time, you should have ballistas.
Is it time to start the music back?
So then, Tom, did you get your stuff back yet?
No, I'm following after you.
Okay. So
Figured I'd give you a little bit of space before I jump through.
okay.
You put it in backwards? No.
No, it's
Okay.
not backwards. No, I was finishing up our little portal hut,
Mm-hmm.
getting it expanded enough and defended enough that
You can sacrifice the rest of us whenever you want and you can get away scot-free.
yep, pretty much.
I'm familiar with you. I know how this goes.
Oh, and it's got a little back door.
Yes, I thought I saw one.
I don't know why, but you did that, and now I have Satan on the inside by Pigface stuck in my head.
There's no more boxes. I missaw the table.
I hear a horn of doom.
Sounds like a lawnmower, honestly. At least from, my headphones.
I just like saying "wom." It's the little things in life. I really should go get stoned, but I do not trust myself to go adventuring.
It'll be fine.
I don't think you quite understand the situation here.
Brian, when you say that, you know it is literally talking Charlie out of going, right?
He's not wrong.
Yeah, no. Okay. So there's kind of room for two of us now.
Yeah.
You need to use the tombstone. If you have stuff
Yeah, I
on you,
thought for a
can't
minute
take
I
through,
had.
use the tombstone. Here, I'm done. Because I was going to migrate stuff from your body up to the other tombstone.
Bless you.
On behalf of my dog, who always asks this question every time I sneeze, do you have a face left? Since you did not respond immediately, I'm assuming the answer is no.
Have you seen the latest? What's the dog one on Fox? What's the doggy therapy cartoon?
I don't know. Brain not working.
Housebroken. The latest Housebroken. The humans get high on people nip.
People nip.
I'm a big fan of people nip.
And so Jill can understand the dogs, so they get to finally ask her the questions they've been wondering.
That's great.
My dark metal sword is missing.
I don't know.
I don't either. Wait, did I even have a dark metal sword? Black metal sword?
I'm pretty sure you did.
I remember complaining that I didn't have one.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I ever actually did get one.
Okay.
If anyone sees a black metal sword just randomly in a box somewhere, just let me know.
Mm-hmm.
Next, in the morning, I should say, I asked that we try to recover my other body.
But why though?
Oh, that's got all my good kit is on the other body. I was holding the pass so Tom could get out of there.
Oh no, I don't have a black metal sword because I gave it to you. One of the times that you died. So somehow, somewhere between your bodies, you should have two of them.
Okay.
Because I had a black metal and a silver sword on me, and I gave you the black metal sword because you begged.
Good. I believe it. That sounds right.
I'm looking everywhere for it, and you just left it in a corpse somewhere. How dare you?
Yeah. Just leave it in a random corpse.
Leave my sword in a random corpse.
Would you like a spear?
I'm not really a throwing person.
You want Crom? You want to play with Crom? Huh?
Sure, I'll play with Crom.
Okay.
I do.
Tom, your body has one little stack of metal left if you'll move it up, or your gravestone. If you can move that up to my gravestone.
I need to go get
I was kind of thinking maybe leaving it so that there's...
Okay. Here, I'm going to go ahead and throw Crom to you.
mean, I found like pretty much as long as there's too much to carry and weight, I'm just gonna leave metal in.
Did you name it Crom or did they name it
They
Crom?
named it Crom.
That would be cool if you could name your weapon.
That would be cool.
Ooh, it's a nice thrust.
Isn't it? It's got a heck of a swing. It's a beast. It's a beast to be
Problem is,
sure.
it's really making me want to do a really bad Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. Because every time you said the name, I just hear him in the back of my head going, Crom! Because it's like the one word he can't say, and they made him say it over and over and over again in all of the Conan movies.
Even in Red Sonja.
Oh, he doesn't say it in Red Sonja. Because I know it's Red Sonja, but it's more fun to say it the other way.
It is. That's all my giggling. Okay, Tom. Is it morning? Is it safe yet?
Yeah,
It's safe.
looks like it.
Okay. Then let's go back to that pass. Nice thing is we have the tower we can retreat to. Oh, I
True.
forgot the shield. Well, okay, no shield. I will just have to be quicker than them. There he is. He should be probably coming back. Oh, do you have an extra fire potion? Because I totally forgot mine.
I have
Sure.
one.
Oh, then you use it for yourself.
You have my silver sword? Because I
Probably.
put it in the.
I took all swords I could get my hands on.
No, I had it on me when you gave me Crom, and I put it in the slot that had Crom. Oh, wait.
There it
That's
is.
creepy. Oh, no.
Shot him. Oh, I got him with a crit.
Okay, it's going in the box over here because no, you're cursed. Get in there.
Why is it?
Him.
Because it wasn't in my inventory, and when I went back to where the last place was I saw it, it was back in the inventory, and when I left and opened my inventory, it wasn't there anymore.
Nice as we got him
Wow.
wounded now.
It's a cursed sword.
running around.
You can only appear in one place, and
Oh, there he is.
nope.
How did that hit me? Stupid sponge.
I'm just going to take that as I should not be carrying it around right now.
Oh, that splashed right on me.
I'm glad I didn't run far. I grabbed a regular
All
hammer.
right, stack.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm cut off for this today. I grabbed a
Oh.
regular hammer instead of a pickaxe.
Run, Tom, run!
Brian, slow down. Let Tom get away.
Yeah, I took a wrong step. I almost did by accident.
I died.
I got him. Crit shot. To his
Yay!
soft parts.
Now kill the ticks.
Okay.
Live long enough to kill the ticks off. I mean, that's a beautiful explosion there.
It is the little things in this game.
Where's the back of the
not
building?
enough to kill the ticks.
Where did the back of the building go?
It was
It
destroyed.
took it out.
Tick 7.
Using myself as bait for a tick. Okay, the ticks are cleared. Hey, Tom, before you come through, grab an extra fire potion, please.
Just one or two of them?
Well, one for each of us,
Okay.
just in case.
Because it will be back.
Well, yeah. Or something else. Oh, there's a shield in my box. If you haven't already portaled yet.
Sorry, already portaled.
Okay.
There's nothing quite as funny as hitting a Grey Dwarf with Crom.
Why? Because they look so surprised?
It's just the amount of damage.
They
it
don't even
does.
have time to look surprised. They just go
They just do
splat.
splat.
It's like a bug on a windshield.
It is. I know it was 2 hits to take out a fouling. I could imagine 1 hit.
Like the game doesn't even know what animation to play because it's like, I don't know, splat, just splat. Like it didn't even
All right.
remember to put a dead
Can we go
body
real
on the
quick?
ground.
Yeah, let's go see if we
Oh,
can't get
real
that
quick.
stuff.
Let me toss you a.
Oh, yes, please. Just in case. Because I'm concerned the next thing we're going to run into is a soldier ant. Which, now that there's a back door, sort of ish, we could use it. I probably should not be filling up my inventory with stuff.
Like that. Splat!
Oh,
This is too funny.
oh, wait, I didn't need to do that. There already is one still.
By Grabthar's hammer, by the sons of Warvan, you shall
Put those
be
down over here.
avenged.
Oh. Yeah, that'll work.
But not by me, I'm a
That'll keep
pacifist.
it from flying up. I mean, it's a soldier ant, it can't fly up. We don't want to block it completely off, Tom. We need to be able to fly and run and jump up in there.
I know, that's why I'm just doing it so that nothing too
Yeah.
big can get in.
Okay.
All
I
right.
mean, that is a good shimmy spot. It works. 'Cause it was right up here.
So
Did
while
you
we have-
unironically say shimmy?
I did.
And
Oh,
I'm not
there it is.
I'm
There's
not
your
supposed
body.
to judge you for this?
Oh, there it is.
There's
I see it stomping around. Oh gosh, I missed.
Poof.
there's one of them. There's a second one.
Oops. That's why I'm not going forward.
Running in place.
There it is.
Yeah, now it's on fire. I like that.
And it exploded.
Did not explode.
Then hit it harder.
Want to get your body?
It's still alive. Yeah, but I think it's gonna kill me the second I go in there. That's what it did last time.
Ooh, it's a one
It's a
star.
1-star, Tom. Just sit back and shoot it. So run!
Oh, oh,
Oh gosh.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
We really need a death counter for this stream.
Don't lead it back to the tower. Back to our tower. Well, I guess our tower's alright. I don't know. Never mind, because I put our tower where it can't reach us. I'm like myself right now.
Oh, it heard you.
Oh yeah, it's sitting right here looking at me. Ooh, got you new tenders. But you felt that.
Why
Oh
can't
yeah.
you-
No, I hit its armor. See, it has a tender spot. That pink area right there.
Mhm.
Nice meat between the armor.
Oh, dang it, I'm out of bolts.
Oh, damn.
It took down the
It
whole
just-
trip.
Took down both of those.
Why do you think I'm? That's why I'm like I'm baiting it by being this close enough to get the nice tender shot. I can actually do damage to it.
I'm gonna go back and make some other bolts.
Oh,
Have fun.
oh, I am. I'm using myself as bait.
Because of the tone of voice with which you said that, all I could hear was Mr. Green from Clue.
I'm out of
Now I'm
bullets.
going to go home and sleep with my wife.
Ooh, he is eating his way through.
Because I'm wondering if the reason I'm not doing much damage is because it's carapace bolts and they're made out of the same thing. So
No, he has armor plating. You have to hit him in his tender spots or use fire arrows, which is why I use fire arrows, because burning will still cook him. I'll cook him in his shell. Ooh, that was a good shot. Because if you get the pink spots, it does double damage. He's helping us tear this tower down, by the way. We're gonna
Yeah,
have all
he
kinds of black metal, or more black metal harvested. Oh, there's
Marble.
marble. Black marble.
Marble.
Oh, I can't talk.
You're not going to have much to stand on top of to.
Nope. Eventually, I'll flee to other grounds. But I might be able to finish him off beforehand. I don't know. Oh, man. Wait, I'm out of arrows? I have nothing left to... I'm not going to throw my spear. I'm going to try to run for it, though. Tom, where are you at with your arrows?
I'm making a few more.
Oh, you're making them. Okay.
Also, I'm making bolts right now, not arrows.
Here, I'm just going to run for it. Hopefully he doesn't de-aggro. Let's grab more flaming arrows. You just need to grab some fire arrows and a bow. He's almost dead. Well, by almost, he has like a third of his health, but
Almost, I mean, not quite, but
you know,
he's enough dead.
semi-almost, not quite, but ish.
So the boyfriend just came in with a large glass of Martinelli's for me. And I was like, we were supposed to save that for tomorrow. And he's like, why? What's tomorrow? And I'm like, that's the anniversary of me triggering my lupus. And he was like, oh, I thought that was today. And then he was like, well, we still have more Martinelli's. We bought a pack of them. So we can just put one in the fridge for tomorrow. And I'm like, cool. So now I get Martinelli's today and Martinelli's tomorrow.
Double celebrate.
Okay, he fled.
I'm coming back through.
An extra long celebration.
We're gonna have to go back up the hill.
Where are the fire arrows? I didn't see them.
I just grabbed the stack. Well, there's a half stack in the chest still. You should come through the door first of the tower. No, go through the front door. I want you to get the full dramatic effect of what's left.
Not much.
It's really amusing.
So I'm waiting to get some black marble.
Yeah. So
Is that what you had left to stand on?
Yep.
That's what I was fighting from, pretty much.
I should go repair before I run out to get more stone.
See, he can't reach up that high, but
Here, I'll just.
I figured we can. I'm
Should I
building
toss
kind
this
of a
on you?
platform. Yeah, if you have wood, sure.
Here's the wood.
I'm kind of building this a platform that should leave us high enough that he's not going to hit us, but we can attack him from, and he'll damage the rock, the marble, and eventually break up all the marble. And there'll be one on each side, so we can both stand on either side. And I'm trying to make sure I connect the wood to the wood so that if he as he destroys the marble, we can still have floor to stand on and not fall to his mercy.
Mercy.
Yeah. Like an inquisitor's mercy. Not so quick death. Ditch this extra marble. Nice thing is, you had me leave this tombstone here, so let's go rabbit.
Maybe bacon with crom. It was funny.
You made bacon with crom?
I had a pig attack me.
Oh boy. Okay. Tom, you ready to go up the hill?
One more time.
So
One more time.
then it's run and jump up. I wish I had a little bit more wood, like 3 more pieces. But we got what we got. At least I feel better about trying to defend that pass and it killing me outright, like it did.
There it is.
Where it is?
So I'm having a really weird
There
data
it is.
question in my head lately. So I'm about to launch another
I'm
serial.
trying to keep him caught on the thing. About to launch another serial?
And there's part of me that wants to do this one without a podcast for data's sake, because then I can look at some of the differences between how everything goes with a with a podcast and without a podcast. Problem is, the person in me that studied statistics is all like upset about this because it's a different set of months that it's coming out on, so it's not exactly comparing day and date.
Oh no.
It's a different genre, so
Okay, Tom, I'm running.
I can't control for that. And it could be a better or worse story than the last story. So I'm not sure if the data would be entirely valuable.
That's a tough one.
Yeah. Because I think it would be interesting to know, because it is a lot of work putting together audio.
You got booted.
And if statistically it was better to not do, if things actually worked better for some reason not doing that, it would be interesting to know. Because the other reason why I'm really curious about that is I have a feeling that Boost in Substack works differently for posts than it does for podcasts.
Mm.
And that's kind of what I'm wanting to test. Because I've noticed that when I'm looking through in the explore pages and some of the other places where Boost content is supposed to show up, I never see podcasts in there.
That's true. Yeah, I don't see it either.
So it may have not gotten the full advantage of Boost.
Oh no, I'm so dead.
Oh.
I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Did you get it, Tom?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, that was close.
All my food's wearing off and I'm at 27 health.
Oh god.
Okay.
And the people
Now,
that I've asked to Substack have
Get
not
some
been
food and then let's run up real quick and get your body.
Yeah.
forthcoming with answers about that. And it's possible that the people that I asked just don't know how that works.
Uh-huh.
But There's part of me that feels like it would be a at least partially valuable experiment to try.
I mean, what's the harm in trying?
Come on, Brian. Get it real
Mm.
quick.
Here.
Come on, put your body. Okay.
This is the point in
Take it off.
time where you should be trying new things because we're still revving up our subscriptions and stuff like that.
Yeah, and we're all trying to poke and prod for data to find out what's the best way to do things.
Yeah.
Because I've noticed, and it again could be the subject matter, because it's
Ready
really
to take stuff?
Yeah, I think so.
it's
I
virtually
was trying
impossible
to.
Control for subject matter bias.
Yeah,
affecting
Yeah.
others.
Could you take the rest of it?
Got it.
But
Okay, let's retreat back and then we can sort everything back at base.
I have noticed a quantitative difference in the stats for just posts that I do
Mhm.
on how much comes from the Substack app.
Yeah.
For them compared to the podcast thing. And I feel like those that are just
Here, I'll
random
just put it in here.
Substack app
I was going to have us go all the way back, but okay.
Okay. I can do
are
that.
probably the ones that are
I don't
coming,
have any room at all.
Are-
Probably.
the ones that are coming through Boost.
Through Boost?
Yeah. So make sure in your settings, it's actually one of the ones that's got a tab that you can quickly go down to it. You can turn on the Substack Boost where they will share your post on people's recommend page.
Oh yeah, I've got that.
Yeah.
I've got that.
And so
I had to
I'm
just checked.
I'm assuming that when I'm seeing stuff that is from Substack app, because there's two different ones show up on there, that's Substack app and Substack.com. And those numbers are much higher for my regular posts than they are for the podcast posts.
Mm.
And I don't know if that's just because nobody cares about the podcast or because podcasts aren't included in Boost.
Maybe.
And so it's not getting those additional impressions,
Yeah.
Because if the goal here is to build audience,
Hmm.
you need to be doing the things that best
Build
facilitate,
audience.
that are actually going to make that happen.
Yeah.
So I think the next one I might do without a podcast just to see if there is a quantitative difference
Yeah.
there.
Because I noticed when I posted my video interview, things were very different than when I post a regular post. Like the stats were very different that it showed. Not very different, but it was like
So you
slightly different.
you did that as a video post, not as a post with a video added to it, right?
Yeah, I did it as a video post.
Because I did notice that now when you're in the regular post screen and you click
Uh-huh.
on the add image, it does say video now. So videos can be added to just a regular post. That wasn't there previously.
Mm.
But again, it does make me wonder, is that actually an unknown variable that's hindering some of the reach?
That's interesting.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna try that for the next one just to see what happens.
Hmm.
Because worst comes to worst, I can crank up a bunch of podcasts for season one, not real quick, but speediously, and get them out if it turns out that I should have been doing that all along or something. Because the other thing that's difficult is knowing that fiction is a niche, and the fact that I'm writing fantasy fiction, that's a niche,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah.
So it's so hard to know if it's just that it's niched down to a point where the numbers are just naturally going to be different.
I feel
Or
kind of the same way with my feminist content, you know. It's not like the biggest niche out there. It's got, you know, a decent following, but it's like it's so separated from like other forms of, I don't know, activism and whatnot. I don't
and
know.
and you have other kinds of questions to ask which category you should fit in, because I've seen feminist stuff in philosophy, I've seen it in culture, I've seen it in entertainment, I've seen it.
Yeah, I have mine in culture because that's what Mona Eltahawy does, and so I was like, well, she knows what she's doing at least because she's got a pretty good following. So
Not a bad way to figure out where you should be.
yeah, I wish she would get on Notes and start interacting on there because that would be awesome. But she's still on Twitter. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna have to still be on Twitter until she decides to give it up. She's currently in Italy right now, and I am so jealous because I would love to be in Rome listening to her give a talk and like eating Italian food at the same time. That would just be like heavenly for me.
Yeah.
A mix of like all the things I love except for maybe like no, it's pretty much everything I love all in one thing.
So, Tom, uh, if you don't want to mess with the Mistlands for a while, we need iron.
Okay.
There is.
If you mess with the Mistlands for a while, you can go into a dirty, stinking swamp and get attacked by abominations.
Yeah, but abominations are nothing with our gear. So we toe to toe with one the other day.
See, I love that you say that, and then I'm just like, you forget that so many times we've been out there and run into like 3 of them at once.
Well, but against a superior numbered foe, flee. Run away!
Fly, said the flea. Flea, said the fly.
Yeah. Tom knows this one, or in the words of Bender, cheese it.
I'm just like, we need to get some stuff together to start refining this eider and make some springs so we can make a.
Yeah.
The only way we can grow mage caps safely is if we get those the things that fire the bolts.
Yeah.
Ballistics.
So we need iron to make the springs.
Mm-hmm.
And
So let's go take a.
there's a boat. Remember the boat we already came across on in the morning? Run back, grab that boat, and you probably want to boat back to the tower first. But right across the sea from that tower is a swamp. And I started exploring it. I guess here, let me make sure I updated the photography table.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess you're going to want to bring stuff for a portal.
Probably.
Here, I can put down. Let's see. Do we have a new name?
So that almost gave me a panic attack.
What?
Oh, when I went back in through the gate, there was all the buzzing from the beehives, but one of the bees apparently flew close enough to the camera that I thought a Desquito was on top of me because there's a really big wing
Oh no!
insected my field of view. and a lot of buzzing. And I'm like, how in the world did a mosquito get in here? Ah! So yeah, I almost had a panic attack there.
Oh boy. Because I did not leave. Okay. It's a no-name portal, Tom. It's right here. And there's... Which box is it in? Here's the rest of it. It's in the box that I just opened. Or the other end of it. The nice thing is if you leave it no-name, you can just put it down and it will link right up.
That's what I figured was the plan.
Yeah.
And then what? I need to go grab a
So the boat should hopefully still be there.
No.
Wishbone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want a wishbone? The wishbone, yeah, so this way you can dig if you find a spot in the swamp.
Oh, brain, I don't like you anymore.
And I have a key, but you can put down a portal, and if you want me to build one of the temporary things on top of the...
Oh, Carrie, your handle is just your name. That's nice.
The deal.
Yeah, I almost did that, and then it was like, we're going to give you Project Shadow, and I was like...
On Substack, your handle is just your first name instead of like your whole name like mine is. And I'm like, that's nice, because then you're gonna be the first person who pops up. Yeah. Anytime someone looks for any Carrie, you're gonna be the first one who pops up.
You're the one, the only, the Carrie. Oh, that's what's wrong.
I hope I'm almost done with these pictures.
Okay.
The pictures that never end.
These are the pictures.
Go on and on.
Wait, where's my black metal
You
pickaxe?
know what you were getting?
I love Tom so much.
Run!
Come to me, Tom. I think I ended up with it. In that box, there was an extra one. And if you're looking for your axe, there's several axes. There's a lot of equipment all over the place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Probably should just grab them.
Last year on my
I sorted this.
photos,
this one I sorted.
And download more pictures of Anna.
I'm sure this
Unless
is
you want
the
the arrows.
hardest thing you've ever had to do. Oh no, I have to look at the cutie over and over and over again. Woe is me. So much cuteness, I might actually literally die.
Now let me go get a mask.
Dwarf Tower, Dwarf Dock, PT. Yeah, for poisons.
Okay, so that stretch of wall is now finished.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
It now goes from the new gate all the way around to the Skyway, and actually has an entrance from the Skyway onto it, and vice versa.
Nice.
And versa versa.
Oh, yeah, I need a roof for that.
Oh no, I finished my project for the day. What am I doing now?
Go into the swamp and help get black metal. Actually, you could always jump through the portals and look at the chests and see if there's any stashes. If you wanted to run a boat.
Yeah, it's like I'm just going to run a boat.
I don't know if we have any stashes. Well, for you, Tom, Oh shoot, that's ghetto. That was unpleasant. I had a little milk in that rock. Where'd he go? There he is. There we go.
Yeah, it's like,
Okay.
shall I take the metal from
So if you look at my map, you're gonna come in. If you go through the,
That glass looks so good, Megan.
remember the portal we put down
Doesn't it?
I'm a little
over
jelly.
here?
Mm-hmm.
So you get to cut back across.
It's all
to the
gone
boat.
now, so that's how good it was.
Oh, wrong one. I mean, you can run through.
Yeah, I was gonna go
Because I
Yeah.
need you to grab the
I was
boat.
gonna go down the dwarf tower and go down to
Yeah, because we left the boat. like,
Dang it,
right
Megan.
What?
You distracted me with Martinelli's. I was picking up my phone to see what time it was.
okay.
And I was like, oh, wait, Megan said
Because-
something to me on Substack.
Then, Tom, when you grab the
lots
boat,
of Martinelli.
you can either
Then I
you
put my
can
phone
boat
away.
from there back to here, west Fort, where I'm at,
Mhm.
or if you just want to cut straight, just go south. This is all swamp down in here.
Good point.
Now there's a little boat landing right here, but I never really left a tower.
Okay. But I was gonna I figure I'll take all the metal from the dwarf tower over to where you are,
Excellent. Yeah, to the west.
so we can do
West
refining there. And then
Yeah.
I'll go to the swamp.
Yeah, because
south.
I have set up a refining station.
If you look at the map and you look where you guys were, there are so many dead bodies.
Oh, it
There's
is.
so many.
Oh yeah.
I need to clear all that out now that we've actually.
Yeah, I'm really. I could never figure out where my actual dead body was with a map
There we
that
go.
looked like that.
Oh,
I was
dang
just saying, there's a tower that's a lot closer. If you just want, if you want to go to the other
Hey.
portal.
My enchickenating is working. We've got quite a few.
Chicka, chicka,
chickens
chicka,
now.
chicka.
Quite a
I'm gonna leave
few
the iron and copper up here that's already been refined.
Okay.
Accidentally destroyed your tombstone.
Oh no, that's all right. We can just put a chest in. Oh, that's what's wrong. All my food wore off.
Right, BRB.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I can level ground and make.
You have to be entertaining.
I have to be entertaining. Are you entertained?
Not
really-
yet.
Not really doing entertaining stuff right now.
Whatever you do, don't tell a joke.
Okay. Tell jokes.
No, do not tell jokes.
Tell jokes.
No.
So, a priest and a rabbi walk into a
No!
bar.
Maybe.
You're like-
Catholically mad at us, do it.
Okay. And they said, hey, you hear this thing called the Catholic League? They're jerks. Is it working?
No.
Okay, I didn't say it was going to be a good joke, folks. I mean, yeah, that's true, too. Yeah, if you don't know better, then you have been watching the stream long enough. Watch more of the stream.
If you don't, welcome.
Yeah. Don't know better, welcome.
I only have one joke memorized, and then I usually have told everyone it, so I can't tell it again.
I actually have a few, but I have to save that for in-person company because
Gotcha.
it's more context. I just feel like they I don't know, I always worry about not so much about getting canceled because of saying something stupid, because you can't really, I mean, can you really cancel a person that would rather hide in the shadows and not be paid attention to in the first place? It's like, thank you. You banished me. That's what I wanted. I'm glad you've all left me alone now. So it's not exactly worried about that. It's more of just, I don't know, accidentally causing suffering. I heard you. There you are. Bong.
How?
Yep. Yeah, he got one solid hit. I was supposed to pick those berries, but that's stuff. But this thing is full. There you go. Now it's extracting again. Did it fall through the bottom? Because I don't remember. I didn't think I picked it up. No, I didn't. I remember to check our sap collector. And then it dropped sap somewhere. There it is. Woo. Okay. There one. Not in a good spot. How about right there? Much improved. That also is where I left the workbench. Okay. I thought there was I was like, I remember there being a stone workbench over there. But then when I tried to work in stone, I couldn't. And I was like confused.
Ooh, crack.
There we go. Birdies. Birdie bird. Okay, where are those? There's the cloudberries. Oh, way too slow. He stings me, then I pull my shield out. Or then I block.
Okay, so here is my random thought that kind of drifted onto another thought, and then I was cracking my my knuckles, and then I was like, oh, that reminds me of I was called Snap Crackle, Snap Crackle Pop, because the cereal. And that reminded me of yesterday when I came up with some cereal themed titles for the video names, and one of them was Snap Crackle Right, crafting and publishing cereals like a pro.
I'm back, by the way.
Welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
Yeah, I kind of put that down first.
There you are. Let's see if I can just run it aground right into it.
You can. If you go to I was going to say the right of the tower. Yeah, as you're
Oh, no, I'm
approaching
just
to your right, there's a
I just
little
want to see
bit
how
of
far up I can
trellis.
go.
I got a good ways. I got way up into the. Oh no, you're not going to get very far there. I mean, kind of far. If you went further right, you could have gotten all the way up, like all the way up to. I left the boat right here. Hey, here's a little guy. Oh, you're just stuck in the deep water, huh? Yeah, I got the boat here, and then I couldn't get it back out because it was stuck in the up on land. Desquito. Oops.
I've got some metals to drop off here.
Excellent. Yeah, it's kind of around. You probably have more metals on you now. I just threw them into the ground because I really didn't have the wood for a box. Do I not have stone on me? No, I don't.
Le gasp.
What are we gasping at?
By not having stone.
Gotcha.
There's just not enough weed around here to help.
That might be my fault.
Me too. Between the two of us.
What? Oh, there's 17. I got kappas. That's what happened.
Come on, forward momentum.
Wait, is that a thing we're supposed to have?
In a boat, at least.
Did you grab the motor buff?
No, but I'm just going south a short distance.
It's all going south.
And now I have a Lauryn Hill song.
Oh, it was really funny. We were on the way to the veterinarian's office, and they were playing. They were doing it was kind of awful, but they were doing a game based on Tina Turner's music, and they played like just little sound bites of it, and I start singing. I'm pretty sure I knew the song, and I just start singing it, and Sean is like, is that actually the song? And I'm like, I'm pretty sure like this is the song, but we didn't get to hear whether I was right, but it sounded like I was right.
I'm oddly heartbroken about Tina Turner's passing because, well, for several reasons. I just started listening to her again after a long time, and was really getting into listening to Tina Turner songs, and then like she's gone. But also like she's the first thing my dad and I ever her music is the first thing my dad and I ever really bonded over. Because when he was a kid, he used to sneak out and go to see the Ike and Tina concerts when they came into town. And he used to tell me all these stories about seeing, because he never really cared for Ike. I don't think anyone ever really cared for Ike. I don't think Ike ever really cared for Ike, but
I mean, you kind of have to have a lot of self-loathing to be
that abusive.
Yeah.
But he used to tell me all these stories about getting to see Tina Turner live back, like in the early days, you know. And I have so many really fond memories that all have like her music as the soundtrack in the background. Yeah, that one hit me in the feels.
Oh.
But I did. So I was watching an interview that Kesha did with Zane Lowe recently, because she's got a new album coming out.
Oh, that's going to be fun, hopefully.
Well, she did it with Rick Rubin, and Rick Rubin is literally probably the best pop producer in the world. So
cool.
Looking forward to that. And apparently a lot of the sessions while working on it were her, Rick Rubin, and Neil Young sitting around with a guitar jamming.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because apparently Neil's working on a new album, and he's just like living at the studio.
Interesting.
But I forgot what question Zane asked to get her to say this, but she had, I think, one of the greatest lines I've heard in a music interview in a really long time. She said, I really think this album really is going to be powerful because I've played it for a lot of people and I've watched people cry. I mean, I've watched cisgendered straight men cry. I mean, I feel like anytime that you can make a really rich white straight man cry, you've done something good for the world.
I love Kesha.
I'm just like, I need that on a t-shirt.
I mean, she's not wrong.
I think that is one of the best quotable quotes I've heard in a really long time.
Okay, I need more stone.
But I've always been a fan of her music, but her last album is so good.
I don't think I've heard her last album, so I'm
Oh,
gonna have to listen up on that one.
every time I get up in my feels, I just go back and forth between Praying and Woman.
Mm.
Because,
Oh wait, Kesha.
yeah, Kesha.
I thought you were talking Tina Turner.
Oh,
I
no,
was
no,
like,
Kesha. Her last album.
I loved Kesha's last album. Oh my gosh,
So
yes.
good.
So it just gave me goosebumps. It was so good.
And that was another thing she talked a lot about in the interview, was that it was so hard to make this one because He Who Shall Not Be Named, that she's currently in a whole mess of lawsuits with, because she's suing him, he's suing her.
Yeah.
You know, if you're familiar with Kesha, you know what we're talking about.
Uh-huh.
He had the judge put a gag order,
Mm.
so she's not allowed to talk about any of it publicly anymore.
Damn. Personally, I think like gag orders and things like that are unconstitutional.
There are appropriate places and times for that kind of stuff, but it depends if
Sometimes,
it gets
yeah.
abused. You know, sometimes they get abused.
Yeah.
And this really definitely feels like one of those times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so that was really hard making this album, because there were things that she wanted to write songs about, but she had to make sure, like she said, I've never had to submit lyrics to my lawyer before,
Mm.
because she wanted to make sure that nothing in any of the songs could be construed as violating the gag
Yeah.
order. But anyway, it was a really good interview. It's up on YouTube. It's on the Apple Music channel on YouTube. And Sane is a really good interviewer. Really love watching his interviews.
Mm-hmm.
And if you like Kesha, it's
I've
100.
loved Kesha since the TikTok music video was Apple Music or whatever had it for free one day, and you could just download it. And
Yep.
I listened to that song. Like at first, I really hated the song. I'm like, this is a terrible song. This is stupid. And then I listened to it again. I'm like, okay, you know what? Actually, I changed my mind. This isn't so bad. And then I listened to it again, and I'm like, okay, you know what? This is kind of a bop. And I just kept listening to it, and I just loved it more and more the more I listened to it and watched the music video.
It grew on you like a barnacle.
That's pretty accurate, yeah.
I used to listen to her. I forget, what was the double album called? You know, Animal Cannibal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. I can't
There it
remember.
goes.
Was it a Cannibal?
Boom! Rock everywhere.
Yeah, I see.
You've got
I've loved
stone.
every single one of her music videos. They're all just fantastic.
Even when James Van Der Beek shows up and you don't really want him to be there.
I miss Don't Trust the Bee.
That is such a good show. Like,
It was some of James Van Der Beek's best acting as himself.
yes.
Yes, Animal. It was Animal plus Cannibal.
I
Because
like
the two albums were released separately and then put together into a double album.
Like, I love those. They had just, they were so fun.
Yeah, the new album is appropriately titled Gag Order
Nice.
Very appropriately named.
and has her shrink wrapped on the cover. Okay, so I've got more flour being made. I just restocked our flour.
Yay, flour.
Probably make some more breads.
Watch out, it might rob a bank.
Okay, so we have become slightly obsessed with the American remake of Ghosts because it's actually better than the British remake, and you can almost never say that. But I hated the British show, and so it took me forever to watch it until a friend of ours was like, "It's actually kind of good," and I was like, "That's impossible. The British show is bad. American show always worse than British show." Apparently not this time.
Then land ship.
Land ship. I
The
rather
land
like the
Titanic.
Viking. I love the Viking. I love the Viking so much, and the really pretentious Victorian ghost who's discovering her sexuality in the afterlife through the gift of a washing machine. Rather enjoyed the show a bit too much.
Every now and then she's like, don't talk to it, and she's calling people it.
But yeah, she's very horrifically Victorian.
Yeah, it's a nice touch in the writing because like
She has finally become feminist. She believes that women can do anything unless it involves running a business, telling people what to do, or managing money.
but they can think during the
They can
day
do
now.
anything else.
Before it was stop thinking, you're gonna hurt yourself and fall down.
Yeah, she was very ultra Victorian. It's a lot of progress for her character.
Yeah. Okay, coal with some charcoal. I can then get the iron refined. I don't know why I went to that side.
But it is a rather enjoyable show. I hope it gets a third season. It probably won't because I finally like it. But is that rarest of things where the American remake is better than the British one. The British one's just mean.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the big differences is for some reason this time around the British one's the mean one and the American version is
Oddly wholesome.
it's oddly wholesome.
Even though they have a character who has no pants.
Yeah. As you can imagine, can be very difficult to have at dinner parties.
He was an 80s Wall Street frat boy who died without pants.
Because in this setting, you are wearing whatever you wore at time of death.
Yes. Whatever you had on, you die,
Whatever you
is
had
what
on
you will wear for the rest of eternity.
Yeah. If you don't get away. I'm not gonna
Yeah, I don't
spoil.
I don't know. I don't know if we should even say that
I
on
don't,
Twitch.
yeah, I don't know if we can say that on Twitch.
Rules.
Also, I wasn't going to spoil it because that's really fun.
Well, I wouldn't
I
spoil
think
it.
it's hilarious.
I will say that the ghosts are very antiquated in their understanding of how English works and have made up terms for going to heaven and going to hell that are really perverse and sexual, but they don't know that, and the livings refuse to tell them.
Well, the frat boy tells
the
him
frat boy knows.
he insists it's the only thing he's got, which, I mean, let's be honest, he's stuck
He's not wrong.
in eternity
With no
on
pants.
one property with no pants. So, you kind of feel bad for them, and you're like, yeah, you can keep these terminologies because, as he put it, it's the words they want to use. And I'm just like laughing, going, oh gosh. I'm not quite a frat boy, but boy, that is hilarious. I would have made the same request. Okay.
And of course, Prehistoric Planet 2 is airing this week because at least 2 years in a row, Apple TV has given me Dinosaur Week, and I am here for it. I mean, sharks are cool and everything, but dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are cooler than sharks.
And hippos are cooler than them all.
I'm waiting for somebody to do mythological creatures week so I can have my dragons.
Oh,
I have
yeah,
wanted to
that
do
would be
Dragon
cool.
Week for a while. I just haven't figured out how to do it. Though, given some of the AI tools that are out now that you can use for animation and whatnot, might get to a place where that might be within reach. Because I think it would be fun to counter program Shark Week with Dragon Week.
So you said I need to process the sap.
Yes,
How do I process the sap?
and the thing that processes the sap.
What's the thing that
I
processes
don't
the sap?
know. You have a phone too.
I brought you
What is
rocks.
the artistry?
What, are you guys penguins now?
Yes.
Apparently.
Brought you rocks.
Yeah, but you forgot the flowers and just brought me smoked meat. So there's so much
Oh,
meat now.
darn.
It's so good.
I heard that there might be brisket on sale in the area, so I might have to get a brisket and smoke it down next. Oh darn!
So I don't know if it's because my buddy did it for the chicken too. I don't know because I know Glory has a grand conspiracy theory that I just need all the collagen in the world, and she's not wrong. But there's something that happens in my stomach when I eat when I eat this stuff that like I can feel my cells and microbiome like celebrating.
That's also why I'm thinking maybe setting things up so Sunday I can test ribs in it.
There's like happiness all on the inside.
Truly
That's because
test.
secretly we're all living in Osmosis Jones. And so you can tell when you're like insides are having a party.
Well, I mean, it's not an uncommon experience because sometimes, like, I am bad at my body is literally bad at getting certain nutrients, and so when I have things that are rich, high in those things, I get that kind of feeling of gut euphoria as my body's like, we might actually be able to have some of this.
Yeah.
But there's something. It's never happened when I eat meat. Except for this meat.
Oh, nice.
And that's why I'm like, I don't know what it is about it, because I know with the pork shoulder, that's probably would be like the collagen and stuff. But we have roast chicken, a lot, so wouldn't think it'd be that different. But even the chicken did it, so.
I mean, I have one theory, which is at least to me, when I eat, was it herring or no sardines? They always taste smoked to me, even when they're not. And I wonder if our bodies kind of taste omega-3 as a smoky flavor.
Oh, that's an interesting idea.
That's an interesting theory. Better than bunnies.
Because like I was surprised when I tried like just some plain in water, canned sardines, and it still tasted smoky. So I wonder if maybe that's what the body is going like, close enough.
Maybe.
But I mean, just the part though where you're eating these meats and your body's not getting upset though is already a
Yeah, that's a huge win. I'm so sick and tired of being sick and tired.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Borrowing the table. It's going to get the rest of that black marble.
Now if I can just get over my anxiety issues. Sorry. I had to tell a joke.
Okay, so nobody remembers where to process the stuff at?
No.
You found the name of it, and I can't remember what. Fine.
So there's a sap extractor.
No, that's the thing that extracts the sap.
Yeah. There's a Black Forge cooler.
I think, wasn't that it? The Black Forge.
That's an upgrade.
Oh, gotcha.
Stretching.
There it is, the Eider Refinery.
Where's
Eider Refinery.
It's
Ooh.
2 from the well, it's right
There.
beside the Black Forge.
Yeah.
Right before.
okay? So that's black metal, and
But we need so many black core. We need 5 black cores.
we need 5 black cores. So I'm going to swipe the cores from this table for now.
Can we make
And whatever
horses?
a sap barrel thing is.
Good.
Need
I was
3.
wondering if we could make cores,
Oh,
or do we
the
have to find them in the dwarven?
delicious saps. I think we might only be able to get them inside.
Okay, so I need 3 sap, 5 black. Oh, I forgot to grab black marble.
We are beginning our long wind down into night. I'm going to go ahead and sign out now. So I'm just running around in circles.
20
Running
marble.
round in circles.
Right, there's a new Gollum themed Lord of the Rings game.
Gollum themed?
That's
Lord of the Rings,
interesting.
Gollum.
Okay. I did have
I don't
fun
know that I
playing
would
Lord of
want
the
to
Rings.
play as Gollum.
Lotor. I did have fun playing Lotor. Okay.
I am very confused now.
3 sap and 5 black, which I left on site. What you confuse it over?
Why they made a Gollum game.
Yeah, I mean, that's a odd choice.
For all the internet trolls.
I mean, I will be honest with you. If it's voiced by Andy Serkis, I might have to get it.
It's understandable.
Kind of having a thing right now.
Yeah,
I go to bed every night and Andy Serkis reads The Lord of the Rings to me, and it's kind of heavenly.
this thing is quite large.
His voice is oddly soothing.
Yeah. I can't
Yeah,
see where
that
I'm
is.
going. I can't see.
Where are you going to put
I'm going
it?
to put it right up here. I don't know where the input is or output, but we'll find out.
That's freaking huge.
Uh-oh. I put a thing in your way. You sting nothing. Other than the sweet sting of death. Okay. Time to read what the bird wants me to say.
Oh, it has very bad reviews.
Warrior, what kind of contraption is this? It looks dangerous. There is a grinding funnel up here. I wonder what you will put in it.
Play as Gollum.
Feed Hugin to grinding funnel. Okay. Play as Gollum what?
Play as Gollum on his quest to retrieve his precious. You will need to climb the mountains of Mordor, sneak around Mirkwood, and make difficult choices. You will gain the upper hand through cunning.
It grinds something along with the sap.
So it's like one of those spy games where you have to sneak around constantly, but you're Gollum.
Okay, the bad reviews make sense. That just sounds dumb.
Yeah, the reviews are mostly negative right now.
People aren't right now really into stealth games that much.
I mean, I like a nice little stealth game. I should be part of its target, but I just heard all that and was like, all these words just sound dumb. Which does not bode well, because I should hear that and be like, this sounds amazing.
Sorry, I scrolled down to the reviews and I'm just going to have to read this poetic masterpiece. This isn't a game. This isn't an experience. This isn't even a torture test for your PC. It is a torture test by the games industry as a whole to see how much BS we're willing to put up with from these garbage companies making us more and more garbage games.
Garbage can be garbage.
Oh, that's actually a really good one. I want to thumbs you up just because they took our money from us, precious tricksy hobbitses. Told story took and stole our monies. Gollum. Anyway, the whole thing is written in the person of Gollum, and yeah, that's fun. That's a nice creative review. Thumbs up, sir.
Yeah. That's what we appreciate about the review.
I mean, of all the things that you could do in the Lord of the Rings to make me a game that I want to play, and I think I speak for the entire internet here, as long as I get to ride the Eagles of Manwë, I'm happy. Like, I don't think... Hell, you can even give me a Men of the East game where I get to ride some of the giant war beasts and fell creatures, and I'll be happy.
My kind of game would be a game that involves the Ents and like does a really good job with the Ents, makes it very true to the book. I would love that. Even though that would be torture for like 99.99% of people.
Let's be honest. The game you want is Lord of the Rings: Quest for the Endwives.
Yes, exactly. But it needs to start off with the Ents, and they need to like be true to the book, and then I will be happy.
I know that it's the last thing that they have that they're desperately holding on to with everything that they have, but I want more first aid stuff. I want more Guff. I want more Guff from the Dragons. I want to play in a video game where I have to go up against the Ungoliant as it is consuming the world. Like, this is what I want. The Silmarillion is made to be an MMORPG. It just is. I want to fight a dragon so big that when it dies, it destroys an entire mountain range as its body falls to the ground.
Dare to dream.
I want to get the Baron DLC where you go on this quiet little quest where you're trying to get back to your love while suffering from all the terrible things that he did. Only to get there too late. Give me all of my sad endings. I want a game where you play as Sauron in Numenor, trying to trick everybody that, no, seriously, I'm a good guy now. Because that sounds like fun. And how you know Sauron has game. He was able to trick all of the gods, the elves, the humans, all into being like, yeah, you're good.
Okay, so what else goes into the refinery?
I don't know. I've never done this. Doesn't it say? What happens if you just put the stuff in it?
Did not say.
Does it have a coal hopper?
No, it has a grinder.
What do I know?
Brian's weakness.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Oh, that's the upstairs.
He actually has one of those Chinese ginger grinders, and he loves it so much.
You do.
Although I feel like for true, like testing the weakness of your players, is make a device in game like Valheim, where every time you use it, it starts a disco ball with laser lights going, and just go look through the analytics of how much does different players just keep feeding it.
Why are you coming after me, Tom? I thought we were friends.
Because I know what you secretly want in your heart, Charlie.
I do play
There's-
Crypt of the Necrodancer way too much.
There's add sap, and then there's Iter refinery. Add item. Up to 20 of them. Maybe it is charcoal. Let's see. I've got some charcoal right here.
Because if it won't take it, it won't let you put it in there.
It would help if you weren't stuck on the building.
Yeah, maybe
Oh,
jump.
no. It's like, but maybe if I keep walking in place, I'll get around it. Nope.
Is it that wood stuff from the Muslims? I can look it up, but I don't want to. I'm lazy.
I already looked it up, but I'm not saying.
Is it copper? Do I need dwarven copper?
Oh, Megan, how I love thee. Let me count the ways.
1,000.
So
1,000.
now I want to watch Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
3
10
1,000.
minutes to figure this out.
We're watching Roger Rabbit. And whoever framed that rascally Wabbit. Do I need... I don't need the dwarven copper, do I? I kind of processed all of it, and Tom didn't bring me more. I know,
No.
Tom. I brought you in on it.
That would be weird if you needed to put dwarven copper in it. I mean, I can see it just because it would
Even more so because we processed a bunch of it. Oh, I don't know if we have any dwarven copper nearby. Bog. I mean, there's any number of these things that could be fed to it. Marble. A fragment of Diverger's seal breaker. Well, that sounds like something you'd feed to a thing. Horn? Mandible. The hand of man could hardly design a more perfect weapon.
You can make food from eider.
Yeah.
Yep.
You make everything from eider. Eider is apparently magic. Head of a blob monster? No, that's a tick. Bile bags? That would be obnoxious, but it's bile bags. What else am I gonna try?
Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
What?
I know what it is now too.
Is it copper?
Oh no.
Is it dwarf meat?
Now you know why I've kept my lips sealed.
Oh my. They made decisions.
What is it? Should I be grabbing some of the food stuff?
I'm not
Magic-
telling you.
magic
I don't want to
mushrooms?
say it out loud.
Blood clots. That's what it is. You don't like saying that word out loud.
And honestly, there's a lot of words I don't like saying out loud.
Yeah, like the moist lands.
I don't have a problem with the word moist.
I was actually listening to see who groaned.
I'm always amazed that people have a problem with that word. But then
I
again,
don't
I
have a
work,
problem with it, but when he said it, it was like, really?
Yeah, really? Okay, I have a whole bucket of gross stuff. Oh,
well,
wait.
when he says it, you know that he's speaking from a point of view of a person who has lived in a swamp long enough to know what swampy bottom is.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Welcome to the real moist lands,
Yeah.
where angry sky kaiju do roam. Oh, there it is. Oh, wait, just in case.
And everybody should be bracing themselves because we're heading for another El Nino cycle.
Hair meat. Hair meat, just because any of those things I could see. What's going to be fun is when I go up and I put something in there and then I go, okay, what are the things in my inventory worth? Because one of these things is going to do it. Soft tissue.
Yeah.
It is the blood. Whoa.
They just shot off. It's shooting fireworks.
It is.
Wow.
And that's damaging stuff.
That's some violent mad scientist insanity going on
That's
there.
awesome. It's shooting fireworks and damaging things. So it takes the blood clots. Oh, fudge. Oh, I was hoping it was going to be seeker meat.
You have 5 minutes.
5
Master
minutos.
Jedi. First off,
5 Minuten.
we're going to go ahead and wait.
They still haven't taught me to tell time in Irish, and I feel like, yeah, appropriate. But still.
Oh no. What was it that I put in there? It wasn't the. No, why did I do this?
You're going to do this to yourself.
Oh, well, if nothing
The
else,
story of Brian.
Yeah, I'm going to go back and find out what
Here's
was the
making,
one random thing that I grabbed one of. To be funny. Okay, so. Was it? No, it
It's
wasn't.
more fun not to tell you, and that's the problem. Especially now that everyone but you knows, but you're the one who did it. Like, I know that this stream's going to get at least one rewatch once the VOD goes up, because Brian's going to have to rewatch to find out what
Yeah, like, what was the thing that I grabbed? Because I had all this royal jelly, and it wasn't all the royal jelly. And I had all this, and it wasn't that, and it wasn't the magic mushrooms, and it wasn't the Johnson puff.
I am upset at the magic mushrooms in this game, because after I accidentally ate a magic mushroom in V Rising,
Oh yeah.
oh,
Don't make
the
that
developers of that game have done LSD. So they are familiar with psychotropics. I'm just saying, because all of a sudden your screen gets very distorted in a way that is very familiar.
It was the soft tissue.
Very familiar if you have any experience with psychedelics.
I don't remember where we got the soft tissue from.
I had to look away from the screen until everything went back to normal.
Yeah, yeah. That, and of course, V Rising also has one of the advantage that Valheim needs to do, and that's the compulsive count.
Wasn't that the dwarves?
Everything needs compulsive count.
It is the soft tissue.
Yep.
Literally soft tissue. Where did that come from? Oh, that's the dwarven meat.
Yep, that's dwarf meat.
You gotta feed it dwarf meat.
Yes.
Look at this fizzy's going out.
That is just not right.
Mosquito comes by and gets blasted by one of those things.
That's so disturbing.
Well, I'm loading it up with dwarf meat.
Oh.
It's made of dwarves, you know. Wait a minute.
Yeah. That is the decision that they have made.
Yeah. I have
That's
new
just
materials.
wrong.
Breastplate, armor.
Yes, it is.
There's armor. There's the spring. There's
But
shield.
they're nice to us.
Well, I feel like you probably won't have to kill the dwarves to get the dwarf meat. Just run over really quick when they're fighting the things and collect it as the other things
Hey,
go.
Tom, grab yourself a glowy orb. And have
Yeah, that's how you would do it, but I'm also thinking of how other players
It
would go about
electrocutes
it.
you when you're near it?
Yes.
Did you not pick it up? Did you just stand
No, I
near
got
it?
too much stuff. There
Oh.
we go.
That's so funny. You got electrocuted just standing there.
If you stand next to it, it just electrocutes you
Okay, let me have it back.
repeatedly.
Now that you got all your recipes, I'm gonna make a spring.
I gotta go back home.
Trap and ballista. There's a trap.
Alrighty. As Brian is discovering that there are traps in this game, which I feel like Brian is
For
the
the
biggest trap
rabbits.
in this game. Oh, now I'm terrified. What's going to happen if you trap a rabbit in the trap?
Dude.
Find out next week.
I want to trap a fouling in the trap. Let's
right,
shoots missiles at anything that gets in its way.
Yeah, apparently it will also shoot us.
What?
So, just saying.
Wait, what? You're joking, right?
I can only tell you what the internets have told me. And the internets lie, so that may not be true.
I could make one real quick and shoot somebody.
Next week.
This is when I'm supposed to go, hey, Tom, come over here real quick. Check this out.
Alrighty, so we're heading out right now. Oh, right now. Yep.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.